So if you've spent any amount of time on the internet, you've probably come across a lot of different conflicting advice about med spa marketing. Some people swear by Instagram, others by SEO. Some people say it's dead. So today I'm going to rank the marketing methods available to you. This is going to be based on my conversation with dozens of med spa owners and the results that we've gotten for them with my agency. If you're new here, my name's Nicholas. You might have come across my work with the Spa Industry Association or Dermoscope magazine. I'm the founder of Make It Marketable, where we help med spas get more injectables and cool sculpting patients through Google and AI search. With that said, let's dive in. All right, so I've ranked them from worst to best, and let's start with number 4. So number 4, I'm gonna just call social media. And this would include Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of those things. This is where most med spa owners and teams start and get stuck. I speak to a lot of med spa owners who are burnt out and tired from having conversations either on the phone or DMing leads that just are going nowhere. They're tire kickers. They're just looking for the discount, and they don't really have money for upsells. So it doesn't really attract your ideal client. Let's talk about pros. I'm going to try and do pros and cons for each. Pros is that it's free, and I think that's what gets everyone started. It's very easy to get started. It is not free in terms of your time or effort. That's really what a lot of the burnout comes from. There's no guarantee you're going to get that visibility, those followers, and I don't think it really converts very, very well either. So I don't recommend it. The way that we actually use it, we think about social media as more social proof. In the sense that it gets people over it from the consideration phase to the actually booking with you. Once they already know about you, it's a really great way to show them what's in the inside of your med spa. Photos, the team, about the culture. So it just kind of pushes them a little bit over. It can be a unique, show how you're unique. It's just not really how we get people to book and get more visibility. So cons is that it's interruption-based marketing, and since you're interrupting someone, they're scrolling through videos of pandas and their ex, and they're catching up with friends. They're not really there to buy, and you're hoping they come across your content and book. So you're interrupting them. You are coming to them. That's a very different mindset, right? You're knocking sort of on their door saying, hey, want to book Botox? And you're also competing internationally. You're competing against the entire internet. The algorithm is a lot bigger than your actual market. So that's where most med spa owners start. I also think it's the least effective method. Let's move on to the second marketing method. And I'm just going to call it Facebook ads. This includes Instagram ads. Hell, it can include TikTok ads if you want. So it's social media ads. So again, I like this. For the record, I like this marketing method more than I do social media to sort of grow your med spa. But both of these are going to be what we call interruption. Well, I don't know how to write that. Interruption-based marketing. They're interruption-based marketing. You're competing against the entire internet. If you're running ads, you're competing against Alex Hormozi, who's running ads, all the big people with much bigger ad budgets than you. Yes, you can target locally, but again, you're still fighting the scroll. These people are not looking to buy. You can get results faster. That's a good thing, but it's costing you money, so it's easy to waste money. And I will say this requires big marketing brain, like high marketing IQ, in the sense that you're not going to sell a cool sculpting package from your ad, a $3,000 cool sculpting package or Botox. Usually, since social media doesn't really convert, it's all about capturing their contact information. And so what you're trying to do is get their name, their email, and then you're trying to remarket to them. You're trying to get them in the spa and you're trying to remarket to them with email, with upsells in the consultation, getting that know, like, and trust factor. So usually you lose money with your ad, but you make it up with the upsells. And if your funnel is not really set up, you can lose money kind of quickly. So it can work. It's harder, bigger barrier to entry, and I don't recommend starting with it. It's just not. There's an easier way. And moving on to the second method, ranked, and both of these are on demand. Well, I'm writing it like that. On demand marketing. And the difference between the number 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 is that your patients are actively looking for your services. So they're finding you. That's a big difference. There's a lot more power and authority that comes from that when you're the one that they find. And they're also, these two convert much better than these two. You can sell expensive things through these two marketing methods. So number 2 is Google Ads. Google Ads. Again, so it's paid. I don't know if that's a con necessarily, but it gets you can get results pretty quickly from high intent traffic. You need a landing page, and you got to make sure that you're tracking the leads that come in through your CRM or ERM, whatever you want to call it, whether that's Go High Level, Fresha, Boulevard. You just want to make sure you're tracking your data, and you can get leads right away. Downside is if you stop running ads, leads stop coming in, and usually in the med spa space, the keywords, so you're going to be searching for, say, cool sculpting near me, Botox near me, they're going to be more expensive. So if you were wanted to get cool sculpting patients with Google Ads, we always recommend around $2,000 to $2,500 monthly ad spend, and you can expect to get anywhere from 17 to 25 leads at $75 to $125 cost per lead. So yeah, it can be profitable, but like it's not the cheapest niche to run ads in. And then number 1, I'm gonna say, is SEO. The reason why, again, is that both of these are local, so there's less competition. There's a stat going around, a lot of people are talking about it, that there's more med spas than there are McDonald's now. But you don't really have to worry about that because you're only interested in working with or targeting clients. Your ideal audience is local to your city. So there's a lot less competition in that in and of itself compared to the entire internet. And on top of that, you're targeting people who are already researching, looking for your services. So they convert better when you show up. Again, they're finding you. And the medium that they find you in, by the way, or the channel rather, is Google. And recently it's AI search. And when you get recommended by AI or Google, so SEO is not dead, it's just evolved to include AI. That's how I would think about it. There's a lot of trust built in when an AI recommends you. And Google and AI only ever display up to 5. There's 3 on the Google Map Pack, and there's up to 5 in AI search. So if there's 13,000, whatever the number is, med spas that's more than McDonald's, there's only ever 5 at most being shown for these searches. So if you show up in that top 5, you're differentiating your med spa. Because of cognitive heuristics and the anchoring effect, if you're one of those top recommendations, you automatically get associated with more value. All other options are compared to you. And they convert really well. So downsides of SEO, it can take 3 to 6 months of runway. So ideally you've got a little bit of runway. What we've done before is run Google Ads in that interim. So in the first 3 months or 4 months, we'll run Google Ads to make sure you get bookings. And then as the SEO kicks in, then it really starts to snowball. And I will also say that med spas that have good SEO will sell for higher because buyers inherently know that they can still bank on the automatic lead gen that happens from SEO. Whereas if your med spa is profitable from, say, Facebook ads or Google ads, well, they have to take over that, and it's a constant management thing. Whereas SEO can kind of happen in the background. I mean, it still has to be managed, but it's not as, I guess, sweat-inducing as running ads. So those are the 4 marketing methods ranked that I think are available to you. If you want to get a free local search report to see where you stand in terms of being found in Google and AI visibility compared to your competitors, I'll link below. You can get a free search report. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below. Give this a like, subscribe, and with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.